The fleet has lost contact with the ground forces at New Gettysburg. General Minsk has ordered the immediate disengagement of the Korhal fleet from the Tarsonian system. Protoss and Zerg forces continue to battle across the core continent of Tarsonis. Receiving incoming transmission.
I can't believe he actually left her down there. I'm gone, and you better come with me. There's no telling who Arcturus will screw over next.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Gentlemen, you've done very well. But remember that we've still got a job to do. The seeds of a new empire have been sown, and if we hope to reach...
To hell with you!
You're making a terrible mistake. Don't even think to cross me. I have sacrificed too much to let this fall apart.
You mean like you sacrificed Kerrigan?
You'll regret that. You don't seem to realize my situation here. I will not be stopped. Not by you, or the Confederates, or the Protoss, or anyone. I will rule this sector, or see it burnt to ashes around me. If you try to get in my way...
The fleet is prepped and ready, Commander. Awaiting orders.
The hell with him. We're gone.
It appears that General Duke has successfully activated Tarsonis' primary defensive weapon, the ion cannon. The cannon must be shut down if any escape attempt is to be made.
So let's just put this into context. Actually, I'll start the mission while we do that. Because one thing StarCraft 2 did better than StarCraft 1 is trying to show some repercussions for your actions. Like, we only get to see the missions here. And you've got to understand that Tarsonis was a world full of people. So Arcturus just flooded that world with Zerg. And everyone was going along with him in the thought that he had some kind of plan to deal with the Zerg afterwards. But he didn't. That's the thing, he didn't have a plan to deal with it. He just flooded the planet with Zerg, killed everyone, and left it. Now, we're playing as the familiar symbol, the Raynor's Raiders.
This is Jimmy.
So Jim Raynor is
Well,
breaking off.
Looks like we're on our own. It's funny. Seems like yesterday Arcturus was the idealistic rebel crusader. Now he's the law and we're the criminals. Kills me to know that we helped him achieve his goals of conquest. Damn it. I shouldn't have let her go alone. This should be good.
And so this marks the sort of the breakup of Jim from the newly formed Dominion that's sort of risen out of the ashes of the Sons of Korhal, and really the origin of where StarCraft 2 sort of will pick back up with Raynor. Of course, Raynor's going to go through a lot more as the campaign progresses. One thing that's interesting at this point that I really want to point out is the relationship between Jim and Kerrigan. Namely that Kerrigan, like, she clearly finds him cute, right? Like, oh, that knight in shining armor routine. Sometimes it's really fitting, but, you know, just back off a little bit. I can handle myself, is what she's basically saying. She doesn't need to be saved every 5 minutes. She is a strong, independent women's, and don't need no man. Now, of course, it goes horribly wrong, but that's more because she gets betrayed by the people she thought she could trust. Fair enough, everyone gets fooled sometimes. And the end result to me is that the relationship always felt incredibly one-sided, namely that Jim is really into Kerrigan. Kerrigan, she finds him cute, but it's never really that... You know, she doesn't seem that interested. And so this is why it's so baffling to me in StarCraft 2 that it's implied that they had some great romance, that they had some massive chemistry. It's more like Jim is obsessive by that point, that she is the one that got away. And it does play like that sometimes, like if you go back and replay StarCraft 2, and I might, you know, if the Overwatch interim goes long enough, I might just go through StarCraft 2 quickly. Because it is a really fun game to play and it has a great single player, but it has its problems. And I think that the Raynor-Kerrigan relationship is just badly handled. Like, it feels like they didn't go back and replay the game or relook at the game and say, actually, what was their relationship? Actually, how did that work out? It just feels like they said, oh, Jim and Raynor, they were really in love with each other, so let's make a space opera story about Jim and Raynor being in love. And it's not. It's really not. And this is where a lot of people felt disconnected with the game. Because we never saw Kerrigan being that interested in Raynor. we just saw her kind of be interested, but not really. We never saw that great romance that, you know, would inspire this massive campaign that Kerrigan goes on to in StarCraft 2 and Heart of the Swarm, where she's really obsessed with Raynor. Now that could be because Raynor's the only person who really seems to trust her. Raynor's the only person that really seems to give a shit beyond trying to use her as, you know, what she ends up as. I don't know why I'm being vague. Surely everyone knows the story by now, at least the general story beats. But I'm looking forward to the next campaign, let me put it that way. I saw in the comments someone asking, you know, what race do you prefer? In StarCraft 2 I generally bounce between Terran and Zerg. I like Zerg for macro play. I like being able to overwhelm and swarm. I used to play a lot of Mutalisk sort of Zerg. I generally play a lot of harassy style play. But my main race was Terran. And what I did was I basically mastered drops. So I basically made dropping, effective dropping my focus. And just used to send in like a single medevac and push forward with a siege tank line. So I used to play Marine tank medevac, which is a pretty common strat in Wings of Liberty. And it was effective strat as well, really effective. Especially against people who are worse than you, basically. Because they screw up once and you win, basically. That's how that works. And that's how I used to play pretty much constantly. I used to just play like pressure the front and then send something around the back and hope that the enemy isn't good enough to hold off both attacks at the same time. And so when I won, it was usually pretty crushing. Like, I would just break their entire mineral line without too much trouble. And then I would just roll over them with better macro, because I was a Zerg player at one point, and all Zerg players are good at macro. You might not be able to tell it now in case you generate a trust fund in this game, but yeah. That's also because I just don't know the StarCraft 1 timings and StarCraft 1 limits. So I don't know how many barracks I can support off this many mineral patches, for example. And I don't really care as well, it's single player. I can afford to build up a trust fund. Let's get some more marinas. I'm going to need upgrades for these guys, that's why I'm getting started on the NG base nice and early. Because if we don't, we're going to have trouble against siege tanks. Because siege tanks kind of rock us. There's nothing else over here, is there? No. You, Marine, have been elected. You've been chosen as tribute. I'm going to need another depot as well. So there's a tank there. And get me siege tank mode, please. I might actually just go for a starport switch. Instead of just overly focusing on the tanks, just use the tanks to defend. It's just like last mission, basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up, because I'm not going to just march into these two tanks and lose all my marines in a single move. So I'm going to join you again in about 3-4 minutes, and then we'll push on from there.
Affirmative. I'm on it. Sure. You want a piece of me, boy? We could use some help here.
Need some triage?
Holy shit, that's a lot of units.
Where does it hurt?
Come back. It's going to take ages to break that kind of thing. I think I got rid of the tank though. I'll probably replace it pretty quickly. I'm going to go and break that. What I want to do is push up here quickly. Should actually get a dropship. These are all upgraded. Okay, let's come back now. The reason I feel safe doing this is because battlecruisers take forever to build, and I have way more minerals than I'll ever use. I just need to be careful that I don't get ambushed by a shitload of raids. What I could do is actually save it. Because the game doesn't auto-save, like in StarCraft 2 you get the comfort of auto-saving. You have been selected. Oh, Marines, you're so good.
Mineral field.
I'm just gonna drop you off over there, to be honest. You come back here. Build another battlecruiser. Should really get the Colossus reactor going as well. I need this gas badly. Just have a quick poke around. What? Okay, that's a problem. That's a bit of a doozy. Being fair, it's just one battlecruiser. If I get a second one up, is that one better than mine? Yep. Probably has a Yamato cannon as well, so I need to be careful. If I get Jim Marines, these guys actually might be able to deal with that. And I can build this up. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to shove some missile turrets here while we wait.
Go ahead, HQ.
I do have a shitload of minerals, I'm very aware of this fact. Let's get this up and running before we push on. So I should just... The thing is, it's sort of pointless to just throw Marines at stuff endlessly without purpose.
Gangway, coming through. Looking forward to it. Yes, sir.
This should work. What I should do is get another SCV or two. So you two, come here. I did hear another battlecruiser being finished as well.
Go ahead, HQ. Hang on, we're in for some jobs.
I'm going to drop this all off over here. I'm going to build another battlecruiser. Let's just keep churning out Marines. We need depots. I'm going to build turrets. Just in case they send another battlecruiser, because they will usually replenish stuff that you kill. So I just want to be ready for when that happens. Build depots there, we have more than enough minerals to spare. Jesus. Okay, you build a refinery, you build me a bunker. When we get this up and running, then we should be good to go and actually really start producing. Set the Yamato cannon up. Let's set up the armories.
Upgrade.
And I'm going to transfer 8
Yourselves in, boys.
Armed and ready.
SCVs over there. Oh, well, in this case 7, I guess. Just so we get the production out of both of our command centers. So when this is done, let's just get that all linked up. We're actually getting some...
Research complete.
And we're slowly amassing this stuff. Holy shit, that's a lot of raids! Please don't kill one of them. Holy shit, that was close. You come here. Prepare that stuff for me, please. We need to get these on the go.
I'm listening. In the pipe.
Get you guys in that.
Coordinates. Buckle up.
And we should be good. Okay. So now we're actually in a pretty good place. So I'm going to build up a little bit more. We're going to just mash out a bunch of these upgrades. Why is shipplating so expensive? Jesus. Should get the marine upgrades because we're going to actually rely on them.
Go, go, go!
Orders, Captain. Orders received. I read you. Affirmative. Roger that. Yes, sir. Orders received.
Nuclear
Battle
launch
cruiser
detected.
operational. This better be armed and ready. Roger that. Been waiting on you.
Son of a bitch.
Right away, sir.
You want a piece
It's
of
not a
me,
big
boy?
deal, like we can fix all this stuff, but
SCV good to go, sir. Roger that.
Battle cruiser
Still irritating.
operational.
Insufficient
SCV good to go,
rescue
sir.
gas.
still very irritating.
Pilot, you can
Orders, Captain. SCV good to go, sir. Orders received. Got
And I should really get a medic over there, I think.
way. Coming through.
But we can start pushing out. I mean, we are playing on medium on this mission. Just because it's simpler.
Will do.
And you can be our attack force for now.
Armed and ready.
Let's get another round of medics out, and then a bunch of these guys. Let's get armor upgrades. Wait, what? Where's the tank?
What is it? Who wants some?
This is our attack force right now.
The doctor is in.
Been waiting on you.
I'm going to push it this way.
Yes, Commander. By the numbers.
The doctor is in.
Battle cruiser. This better be good. Course
Whoop.
you hail?
And I'm actually going to send an SCV over there as well.
Armed and ready.
You, when you're healed up, will actually go and join these units, I think.
Gangway. Coming.
You can control.
Base is under attack.
Son of a bitch.
This better be good.
Upgrade. Our SCVs.
Oh god, this is... My tanks are so irritating.
Mineral
They have
field
so much
depleted.
destructive power. And we've actually been lax as well on building our cattle bruisers.
Insufficient rescue gas.
I mean, on the bright side, like, I can just churn out Marines without much of a care in the world, but... Where's the nearest Terran base?
Not enough energy.
Guessing it's over this way. Guessing that that's it there. So if we can deal with the red base, I think we can just sort of start moving on from that.
This better be good.
It's just kind of annoying that, like, we're on the low ground for some reason. Like, Jim, why did you put the base here? I guess it was the only available spot, but come on, man. Better than this.
To me, boy.
Orders, Captain. Affirmative.
Yeah, where's that control 5? That should be control 6.
Complete.
There we go.
Go, go, go.
Mineral field depleted.
So otherwise, we're just going to get these.
What is it?
I think the next 2 cattle bruisers out, and then we're just going to push in and kill everything. Actually, we could probably do it
Additional
now.
Supply depots required.
Oh, you and your obsession with depots.
Nuclear launch detected.
Where?
Upgrade complete. Not enough energy.
I can't see it. I have no idea where this is going to land. It should have landed by now, I think. So I guess they put it on the
Yes, sir.
battle cruisers. Guess that's what happened. I should actually build some science vessels,
Armed and ready. Battle cruiser.
just so I'm not reliant on comsat.
Oh, Yes, Commander.
So let's get that up and running.
Additional.
Because if we don't, and we run into a bunch of problems, then we're screwed. We don't need either of those, we're just going to use the shield, the defense matrix. Get marine armor, please. That'll make them pretty hardy against siege tank shots. I think it means they can tank one more, I think.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Now we'll just make them way stronger anyway.
Rather no.
Please kill that.
Base is under attack.
Yes, Commander.
That can actually handle that, I think. Yeah, that can handle that.
Upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted.
Oh no, we need to put more SCVs on repair.
What is it?
You should be getting fixed up. Good stuff. Let's get full upgrades.
Oh, really?
God, I miss repairing on science vessels. Broken as fuck. Starcraft 2 abuses. Just make stuff so simple. Otherwise we're just going to churn out a million marines. This is why we've been investing in the marine upgrades, because we're going to be using a bunch. I think just for cleanup. Okay.
Take it slow. Gangway.
Guys, get to work on minerals, please. Actually need another SCV on this.
Yes, Commander.
Means there's another one here. So this Death Squad, let's call it Omega Squadron. Even though we already killed Omega Squadron, let's not call it Omega Squadron. Right, I forgot the science vessels. I explicitly built the science vessels with the purpose of bringing them on this attack, and then didn't use them.
Mineral field depleted.
This should just clean this shit up pretty quickly. Let's get rid of this, please. So our mission objective is just to kill the ion cannon. So we'll get round to that pretty quickly, I think.
Additional supply depots required.
It's a trap.
What?
Orders, Captain.
Let's get you guys out of the way,
Mineral
so I can
field
just like
depleted.
big pack of marines and just run these guys in.
That's fine.
I should really be using that defense matrix better. But with the marines coming in now, these guys will just clean this shit up.
Upgrade complete.
So what I'm going to do is going to grab you and you. You guys can come in as well.
Mineral field depleted.
And these will just tear through all this stuff. Clean up the remainder of this base. Nice and smoothly.
Base is under attack.
Okay, that's a problem. This is a real problem actually.
Reporting for duty.
'Cause these guys can't get over here quickly.
Orders, Captain. Orders received.
Armed and ready. We can use some help here.
You guys just go.
Sure thing.
You'll get repaired when you get there.
Upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted.
Take it slow.
Is there a tank? Yes, there is.
What's up?
guys.
Oh, really?
Auto repair.
We could use some help here.
Pay your battlecruiser taxes as they come and bail your ass out.
Yes, sir. Roger that.
Additional supply depots required.
We just need weapons. Good.
Armed and ready. Gangway. Can't wait.
Radiate! No, 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 no. So Radiate's an ability that basically does AoE damage to organic things, which is Marines. Spoiler. Let's go and deal with this base, so it's not going to cause any more problems for us.
Engage.
Additional supply depots required.
So this is where ghosts are a real problem, because ghosts can lock down battlecruisers. So these three are out of action, basically. Okay, you guys can just attack move around here. As we take all this stuff out, kill all the production, remove the Alpha Squadron.
What is it? It's a trap.
Gonna build more units
Right away, sir.
in base while we just march more Marines over this way.
Some help here. You gonna give
And I've ordered these guys to just attack move around here and clean this out. This is basically the mission's already over now.
operational.
I have to attack this, and it's surrounded by units, but I'll just be able to cut through with the battlecruisers. Because they have no more production, they won't be able to attack us as much. Is the long and short of it.
Reporting for duty.
I'm going to send it in these guys, and then tell them to patrol around here. Where?
Additional supply depots
There.
required.
Roger that. I read you. Right away, sir.
Boy. Gangway. Coming. We could use some help here.
Not enough.
It's a trap.
I can't build it. Something.
We could use some help here.
So the defense matrix just saved my ass. You guys,
Not enough energy.
let's take all this shit out, please. Thank you.
We could use some help here.
Land.
Battle cruiser operational.
Build an SCV. Marines pretty much have this already, I think.
Not enough energy.
SCV good to go, sir.
Repair that. Build more SCVs.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, that's that minor crisis dealt with. I guess they have another
Not
base somewhere,
enough energy.
I assume. Considering that attack sure as fuck didn't come out of this one, but we're just going to push in for the win at this stage. It's been 40 minutes in game time. Let's grab the remaining battlecruiser squad. We have some SCVs running around doing repairs, so we're going to fix everything up.
Been waiting on you.
So we got this main platform well under control.
Go, sir.
Quick slurp of coffee.
SCV good to go, sir.
And we'll go finish this mission off. And this is the end of the Terran campaign. Now, one thing I want to also mention before we finish up is the idea of having... So, I am a character in this game. Like, I am referred to as the commander. I'm not just like a faceless
Depleted.
force that controls units. So in StarCraft 2, you basically play as Raynor. You are Raynor, controlling Raynor, doing Raynor things. In this, you are an actual person. You know, you are the magistrate, and then you're the commander. and it develops from that.
Not enough energy.
Affirmative.
And that's actually very different. I actually kind of like it. Like, it just gives you that little bit of presence. And one thing that's interesting is in Brood War, that character carries over and sort of becomes someone. So this is easier to note for the Protoss because it's believed that one of the characters in Brood War is Tarsonis, who is of course the main character of Legacy of the Void.
Excellent.
Of course, the main character of Legacy of the Void.
Add-on complete.
As we just brute force our way down there through this. Defense matrix is so good. Okay, can we stop focusing on infantry and just kill these, please, before we lose some units? Thank you. Got so much friggin'. Ugh, so many units. So Tarsonis is basically the player from Starcraft 1. And you get to have him in Brood War. He's basically revealed as like this, held as this master commander sort of person who's very young but very capable.
What is it? Patching you through.
In the young version of Protoss Genius, which I guess he's probably like 5,000 years old or something, but
Let's roll.
that's what you get with mysterious aliens. Can I? Oh wait.
Transmit orders.
You mortar cannon the shit out of this, please. And just shoot the shit out of it, please. There we go. And now Raynor can escape. I think the commander from StarCraft 1 actually becomes Horace Warfield. Or something. No, he doesn't, because Warfield sticks with the Dominion and we leave. Not sure. We might become Matt Horner, maybe. But that's it. That's the Terran campaign, I think. So, time for the ending cinematic for the Terran. I'll see you with the Zerg.
Fellow Terrans, I come to you in the wake of recent events to issue a call to reason. Let no human deny the perils of our time. While we battle one another, divided by the petty strife of our common history, the tide of a greater conflict is turning against us, threatening to destroy all that we have accomplished. It is time for us as nations and as individuals to set aside our long-standing feuds and unite. The tides of an unwinnable war are upon us, and we must seek refuge upon higher ground lest we be swept away by the flood. The Confederacy is no more. Whatever semblance of unity and protection it once provided is a phantom, a memory. With our enemies left unchecked, who will you turn to for protection? The devastation wrought by the alien invaders is self-evident. We have seen our homes and communities destroyed by the calculated blows of the Protoss. We have seen firsthand our friends and loved ones consumed by the nightmarish Zerg. Unprecedented and unimaginable though they may be, these are the signs of our time. The time has come, my fellow Terrans, to rally to a new banner. In unity lies strength. Already many of the dissident factions have joined us. Out of the many, we shall forge an indivisible whole, capitulating only to a single throne. And from that throne, I shall watch over you. From this day forward, let no human make war upon any other human. Let no Terran agency conspire against this new beginning. And let no man consort with alien powers. And to all the enemies of humanity, seek not to bar our way. For we shall win through, no matter the cost.
And there you have it, Arcturus Mengs forms the Imperium of Man. Epilogue. The Zerg cut through the Terran sector with ease, and the Protoss fleets continue to oppose them at every turn. For the first time, all Terran colonies are united under one sovereign rule, with Arcturus Mengs declaring himself the Emperor of newfound Terran dominion. Having finally gained his revenge, Emperor Arcturus has set his sights on rebuilding and consolidating his power. Raynor's raiders, after defecting from the Sons of Korhal, launched an attack on the Delarian shipyards, giving Emperor Arcturus his first public defeat and acquiring their own fleet in the process.